He was very gentle, so he did not fit in with the other animals. The group did not want him, so they gave him away. What he did next made us feel very sad. One day, we got a call about a bull. People said he was always being pushed away. It was not because he was mean or dangerous. He was actually calm and kind, but no one wanted to keep him. We have done this kind of work for many years. We have seen many animals come and go, but stories like this are the hardest to forget. When an animal is kind but still unwanted, it stays in your heart for a long time. That gentle bull reminded us that being different is not a bad thing. Sometimes, it just means you need the right place and the right people to understand you. Bima was meant to live a very different life. He and his brother Dharma were supposed to spend their days pulling plows in a city garden in Michigan. They would work all day, with no choice and no rest, just doing hard work again and again. But things did not go as planned. The permit for the garden was not approved, so they could not stay there. Suddenly, Bima and Dharma had nowhere to go. They needed a safe place quickly. That is how they found their way to us. When they arrived, everything was new for them, but here, they could finally rest, feel safe, and start a better life. The first time I saw him, I could not move. I just stood there, trying to understand how something so big could feel so gentle at the same time. His body was huge, more than 2,500 pounds. But his eyes told a different story. They were soft and a little unsure, like he was quiet and careful. It felt like he was looking at us and wondering if we were kind. Maybe he was trying to decide if he could trust us, if he was finally safe. In that moment, he did not seem scary at all. He just seemed like a gentle giant, hoping for a place where he could feel safe and loved. Not long after they came to us, Dharma got very sick with pneumonia. It happened so fast that it did not feel real. One day he was there, the next day he was gone. After that, Bima changed. It was not a big or loud change. It was quiet. You could see it in the way he stood by himself more often. He did not call out. He did not look around for his brother. He just waited. It felt like he was missing someone very important. And even without words, you could tell he was feeling sad and lonely inside. It felt like a part of him was still waiting for his brother to come back. Around that time, we also had to help him with another problem. His horns were badly infected, and they were hurting him a lot. The veterinarians had to remove them so he could heal. After that, something changed. It was not just that his body felt better. It was like a weight inside him was gone. For so long, he had been living with pain that he may not even remember what it felt like to be okay. But now, for the first time in a long time, he could finally relax. It was like he could breathe easier and start to feel safe again. Bima is so handsome. Yes, he really is. Handsome Bima. But even after everything he went through, the hardest part was not his health. It was that he did not belong anywhere. Cows are very social animals. They like to live together, make friends, and build families. Being part of a group is very important to them. But for some reason we may never understand, Bima was not accepted by the herd. Even though he was gentle and kind, he was often left alone. And that can be one of the hardest things for any animal, to feel like you do not belong. There was no fighting and no chaos. There was just distance. It felt like he was always standing just outside the place where he was supposed to belong. So, we decided to try something new. We slowly introduced him to other animals, some goats, some sheep, and a few ponies. We did not force anything. We did not expect anything. And then, something began to change. Little by little, Bima started to relax. He was not being pushed away anymore. He could stand close, feel calm, and just be himself. For the first time, it seemed like he might finally be finding a place where he belonged, because for the first time, no one was comparing him or pushing him away. He could just be there, calm and free. That is when his true personality started to show. Bima does not run up to people like you might expect from such a big animal. Instead, he walks slowly and calmly. He comes close, then stops and just stands there. He waits. It feels like he is asking in the kindest and quietest way, "Is it okay if I come closer?" And in that moment, you can see how gentle and thoughtful he really is. "Can I tell you a secret? I love you." And when you reach out to him, he leans into you right away. like he has been waiting for that moment for a long time. If you gently scratch his belly, he slowly lies down beside you. Even though he is so big, he tries to make himself small and gentle. He trusts you. He stays there, calm and quiet, breathing slowly. You can hear a soft, low sound from him, almost like a cat purring. In that moment, you can feel how safe and loved he is, and how much he cares too. Sometimes people feel scared when they see him walking toward them. They think he is going to charge, but that is not true. He is just trying to come closer. He wants to be near someone. He wants to feel that gentle touch he seems to need so much. Even now, he almost never runs. I have only seen him run a few times, and he is very quiet too. He hardly ever makes a sound. He is not scary at all. He is just a gentle animal who wants to feel safe, close, and loved. So when I heard him make a sound for the first time, it felt very special. It was like hearing something rare, like a hidden part of him finally coming out. Even though the herd never fully accepted him, he is not completely alone. There are a few cows who come to the fence every day. They stand close to him, quiet and calm, just sharing that space together. From the outside, it may look simple, but when you know his story, those small moments mean everything. It shows that even after everything, he is still finding connection, little by little, and somehow that seems to be enough for him. I love you. What stays with me the most is not just how kind he is, but that he chooses to stay kind, even after everything. After losing his brother, after being pushed away, after never really finding a place where he truly belonged, he is still the same gentle soul. He still walks up to people slowly, with soft eyes and an open heart. It is like none of the hard moments made him cold or closed. He did not shut himself off. Instead, he stayed gentle. He stayed open. And that is what makes him so special. And I think that is the part that really makes you stop and think. Animals like Bhima remind us of something important. Being different does not mean you do not deserve love and connection. And being left out does not mean you do not have a place in the world. Sometimes, it just means you have not found the right place yet. And when you do, everything can change. It just means you have not found the place where you truly belong yet. And honestly, I think many of us understand that feeling, even if we do not always say it out loud. So, if this story stayed with you, even for a short moment, I would love to know which part touched your heart the most. And if you would like to hear more stories like this, quiet stories that do not need to be loud to be meaningful, just stay with us. There is still so much more to share.